What's going on, everybody? My name is Barney and welcome back to the weekly forum scroll. So it's a little bit more late than usual again, but that's because I had some birthday parties, which one of them was mine. My birthday was yesterday, the 29th of June. I became 19, so that's pretty much what happened last week. A lot of parties, a lot of hanging in the room, with, playing games and stuff at my parents because I was there because of my birthday, so I couldn't record since I live on my own normally. But my university is over. I've got holidays, so I can go wherever I want. So that's cool. I've got a lot of time, but I don't know what to upload, so that's also a problem. Of course, I want to play a lot of Renegade Line since a lot of people are here for Renegade Line, but I can't provide any content about that yet. So I was thinking about other games, but people will probably not be interested in that. I will just figure out some more talking topics, but there are not many topics left to talk about. But I'll use some other games in the background. So that's how I upload our games, probably. Yes. So let's get right into the forums. The first thing I want to talk about is all the things we've seen from the guessing game, which is the second guessing game. We're at puzzle 6 now. A lot of people think this is a wooden rake to gather some leaves, and I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Could be a windmill or whatever. Just really close. I don't think it's a windmill. I was just suggesting something, but it's probably a wooden rake. But the problem is that it's a bit, how do you call it? Turned. So all the things we had by now are an axe, a barrel, a well. With this screenshot, I didn't want to make a video about it because it was, this is 4 months old already, like iScratch said, but there are some things to say. They also, the first thing is all the trees. They, in my opinion, they look better than the BFH ones, but they need some little bit more texturing, Then we also got some other things like this crate and all the sandbags to hide behind. Yes, behind. We also see the bridge with which they have done in the early pre-alpha stage. We also see some houses over here, but it's not a very great resolution. So the mountains already look better than in the early pre-alpha footage. We've got some more houses over here. Oh, you can't see my cursor, of course. I still have to fix it. We also see the pump gun, 8 out of 30 bullets. And we see some abilities. I am not going to guess which abilities those are. This is not an in-depth thingy. We also got the cornfield to the right over there. And that's basically it, what we can see. Yes, we see some sandbags on the left and a cornfield or whatever, a grain field, a wheat field or whatever, wheat field or whatever you call it. That's basically it. We don't see anything much. Maybe over there. No, it's also a crate or a fence, something like that. So it's not much, it's not really much in this picture. So let's go to the fourth one. That's a crate or 2 crates, whatever, and a wheelbarrow. Am I right? Oh no, it's a wooden cart. Wheelbarrow is something else. So that's it for the guessing game. We're going into the suggestions, which is maybe pretty important for all of you guys. I'll just click on this one because I want to do some other topics in the suggestions forums. Hey, I'm very interested in funding the game, but since Kickstarter only accepts credit card, my hands are a bit tied. At the same time as the Kickstarter, can you have a PayPal or even a PaySafe card option? Thanks. So basically, Vista and other people who are interested in donating, why not? I mean, it's probably 15 euros or dollars or whatever. It's not much for a game. It's not maybe the best game, but still, I think I'll have a lot of great times on it. So Julian Meister is the iScratch. He said this on Mean Speed's video about the wooden crane objects and new wicket design. He said, not sure which thread you're referring to about payment, but you will most likely not be able to use PayPal for the Kickstarter campaign, since Kickstarter uh, doesn't support PayPal, only credit card. So he also says that we will work something out for people who don't own a credit card. We will support PayPal, PaySafeCard, and all sorts of other payment methods for the game, though. So maybe even mobile phone or whatever. That's for the game: PayPal, PaySafeCard, and all sort of other sorts of payments. So maybe you have to borrow your parents' credit card or whatever. In my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. If you don't have a credit card, maybe ask your parents and pay them cash back or whatever. It's just a game of $15 or euros or whatever your currency is, or pounds. Fucking Brexit. Okay, second suggestion is please don't forget the shoulder pads. So as you may all know, in BFH we had shoulder pads like the parrot, the eagle, the monkey, and the peacocks. And it will be awesome to apply some of these in Renegade line, obviously with different pets. Sorry for my bad English. In my opinion, it's not obviously, since the same pets, like a monkey or whatever, is still cool. Why limit them to shoulder only is what Meansweet says. He wants to animate them behind them. That's pretty cool in my opinion. As long as it's not distracting and decreasing FPS a lot, then it's okay in my opinion. And there will be shoulder items. I've seen one some months ago. So Absent has some contacts with the developers. If I'm right, I'm not sure. So I think he does. He has some real life friends probably with one of the developers. So yeah. Let's see if there's someone who says something. So we also had a developer commenting on this thread, like, don't worry about that, mate. So shoulder pads will be there. And Meanspeed, being the cheeky guy, wants some more information about the game, of course. Same for me. But the Q&A is still not here. We also had a thread which said the Q&A would be last weekend or 1.5 weeks ago or whatever. I can't remember anymore. I think it's 2 weekends ago, but it wasn't there. So that's a bit of a pity, and I really hope the let's look at it. The Q&A. When was the Q&A? RG line. Let's go. 1 month ago. So it was on the 22nd of May. So that's 5 weeks ago. I hope the Q&A will be up there soon. So we're going straight into the general discussion right now. I don't know which threads will be new or something like that. Oh yeah, this one, we've got this one. The game come in Q4. So Amazing Kill has a screenshot of Ice Scratch saying, can't tell you, I'm sorry, but the fourth quarter seems the most likely option. So this implies that I was looking for the thread, honestly, but I couldn't find the thread where it was on the same day, like 2 hours later or 1 hour later that I was searching, and I was looking for posts only with 1 hour ago, and I couldn't find anything. So I don't know if this was photoshopped or maybe this was something he did on Chrome or whatever. So let's see, turtles, agreed. So it seems like no one gives a shit, of course, because the game will take a lot of time. So this was the worst case, which I was hoping for, that the game would be on the 31st of December or something like that, when they announced, okay, the game will be playable in 2016, since they're a small developer team, not a lot of manpower, or however you call it in English. And yes, that's basically it for this post. I don't have really much to talk about. The forums are a bit dead, since there's not a lot of news, there's not a lot of hype. The hype is dead already. There's not much to speculate about. The updates aren't really that intriguing, or however you want to call it. Not really deep. It's just some small objects we see from the game. So that's a little thing they could change. Let's see. These are all bumped threads. So honestly, oh yeah, no, that one, not that one. I mean. So let's see. honestly, I can't find anything interesting in general discussion right now. So let's see something else. In the no, not in the recruits. There are most of the times not really interesting things. No, I can't really find anything. So I guess I'll leave it at this for this weekly forum scroll. If you want to see more in the forum scroll, please do some things on the forums, and maybe I have more to talk about. I don't have much to talk about Renegade Line at the moment. I don't know how to create more content than only the forum scroll, which may be pointless at some point since the forums will be dead in a couple of months, and then the game might be there, and then I will probably stop doing the weekly forum scroll since it's not really interesting when the game is out. This is probably more for people to think about Renegade Line a bit because we don't get to see anything about the game itself. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. I've got like 81 subscribers right now. I almost had 90, but then YouTube did some things, and I don't know why 10 of my subs are gone right now. But still, thank you so much for clicking the subscribe button. If you want to see more, click that subscribe button. Watch some other videos of mine. I've got like 15 on my channel, so there's a lot to watch. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.